Alrighty, hello everyone. Let's see, let me change the scene real quick. There we go. Hello, how are we? Oh, I didn't put the camera on. That's better. There we go. How are we doing today? We got some lore again, 2.0 lore for the new act. Why is this so dirty? Okay, hold on. Uh, why? What is this chat even? I don't understand. Okay, we're gonna hide the camera for a little bit just so I can clean it, because that's dirty as fuck. That's better, I think. No? It's still weird if I open the window. Still weird. What is going on with this camera? Okay, there we go. That's better. Lore! There's lore! There's actually lore! Let's see. First I'm gonna put the game to download. I believe it is already... Uh, I'm not sure if it's playable or if it's just downloadable. But either way, we should get it downloading so we can dig around in F model, see if there's anything new. Let's go. Why is the game not opening? Yep, still works for me. I can extract the cards from there and we can take a look. Hello, there we go. Yes, I like this. I like this. Props to the Valorant team for doing that. I am a fan, big fan. Okay, so this is gonna take a bit to download, so why don't we just head to Twitter? Because there's a lot of stuff that people have been pointing in my direction. Uh, by the way, this I just want to say, please, none of them canon. Come on, please, Riot, please. When? When will they kiss? Let them be gay, please. And yeah, it does feel weird. Where is Chill? Is he sleeping? Why would Chill be sleeping? Okay, so this is what we're gonna be talking about in a second if this decides to. Is it that large of an update? Oh no, it's because it's going at 1 kilobyte per second again. Why does it do this? There we no. Is it really gonna do this for the whole? Well, that's not gonna be fun. So let's just go ahead and take a look through Twitter. We can probably go to. Actually, no. We don't have to go to Twitter. We have them in library resources. It's right here. Yo, Suru, how are you doing? Night Market new teaser mid act, sure for Varum. Either that or maybe they do a new map. Can you imagine they do a map like India and India map and agent? That would be insane. You have an exam this Saturday. What's the new lore? In short, let's see. We have it right here. Let me just export this to somewhere else. 7-zip. Extract to chat pack. Chat pack is extracted. We bring it over to there. We open it and we can take a look at the cards. So first, this is pretty cool. We all wish we had an actual PvE mode, players environment, but not gonna happen. Hey Musura, hey Chill, there you go, that's where you are. Bry bastard, I like your name. I really like your name. Okay, moving on. First, big lore. This is I don't remember which one was yet in the was it Shield Sword? I don't remember. But this is big because it's lore for the Guardian of Heroes and for why Omega considers the Valorant Legion agents as the heroes of Omega Earth. And we can see here that Jet is using her wind powers to just repel the water. She's pushing air against the water wall that is forming around the people so they can flee. And yeah, this is just cool. This is just cool. It does kind of seem like she's splitting the waters. And then we also have, of course, Omen. Omen is very interesting because we had the conversation the other day where we were saying that it would be very difficult for Omen to actually help in a situation like this. But of course, we hadn't considered that he could just teleport around and just save individual people. He's still doing major help for people, but yeah, he just went around TPing around houses and taking people to safety. Moses yet here, yeah, like you were saying, Luta, in on Twitter. Yeah, it's true that there is some sort of biblical reference here. Well, I'm not sure if that was the intended purpose of of it looking like she's splitting the water. But yeah, we have the first two, Jet and Omen. If we move on, we have Phoenix, which I'm seeing in chat. People are saying he was a lighthouse. This is the literal lighthouse. It is interesting how there are cars very submerged in water and people are still walking over the water. But we do see like he's just probably not only a lighthouse but a source of heat, right? Because you can imagine that in a situation where there's just so much water and everything is flooded and there has been so much wind because of the water, everything would be very cold. So just having a major flame like Phoenix is also probably very good for the people, just a source of heat. So yeah, Phoenix being once again one of the main protagonists of Valorant. And then here we have what we already imagined what happened, and that is, yes, Sage just raised the wall and prevented water from getting in. It's true that we haven't never seen Sage rise a wall this large. The first time we saw something like this was maybe in warm up. We can go take a look at that, which would be right at the end where she raises the pillar right up to the ceiling. Here, this would be the closest. Oh, I'm gonna change the audio source to this. There you go. This will be the closest thing we have seen to Sage doing something that big. And also, welcome to everyone who are entering the stream for the first time. I'm glad you're here. Lutra says the Light of Hope, Prometheus reference also maybe. Okay, are we getting also Cypher references in here with the Prometheus? I know it's mythology, but we know Cypher has something for Prometheus. But yes, it does seem like some water got through because behind her is some water, so maybe she's just pushing it back, not preventing it from getting in. But either way, she clearly helps. Sage buff these, please, yes. So these are the main four lore pieces we got. I'm gonna just put them right next to each other, so we can have a better look. One there. This one here, for example. This one here. And this one here. This is the only people we've seen so far that are truly represented as heroes of Omega. And yeah, this is the first major piece of lore we have gotten for Omega agents. Aside from the previous hints that the developers have given us, where they say that the agents are not exactly the same as they are in Alpha, but this is the actual first piece of characterization for these agents, for what they've done to the planet. It's really showing that Omega Valorant Legion is not evil, right? They did help the people. They care for the planet. It's just their planet, or other planets. Let me catch up with chat. I'm more interested in knowing when did the things that happen in the card can be dated. Well, hopefully at some point we will be able to determine how far ago the incident for the climate change happened. And in fact, we may have some idea about that from the timeline we got in the museum, which if I am fast enough, I may be able to get over here. Timeline. Here we are. Um, Here we would have what we are considering to be the meltdown of the planet, but it probably wasn't as extreme because it's not. And if this is already Valorant, we would be looking at a major time gap between the collapse of the planet, not of the planet, of the climate, sorry, and the formation of the Valorant protocol in Omega. So, do I think this is why Legion went public? Probably yes. Probably yes, because can you imagine just all of a sudden this group of people are acting as saviors? They're basically making sure everyone lives. Well, not everyone, of course, but they're trying to make sure that as many people as much people as possible are surviving this incident. Then you may see them together, or you may see them regrouping, and you're gonna start asking questions like, who are they? What are they doing? And that's when the Valorant probably had to make the call of either, okay, I'm going to try to keep my secrecy even though everyone knows of our existence, or I'm just going to go public and take advantage of that praise to maybe make operations that could be more risky otherwise. Because the public now knows that maybe we have an objective for the full Omega Valorant, and they may have a better outlook for what they may do, even if it is not necessarily the best thing for everyone. Uh, Moving on, we have. I think I should do a thread of the mythical. Yes, please, Luther, do a thread because I am very much not knowledgeable in either mythology or religion or anything. So if you feel comfortable doing that, please do, and I'll take a look. Omega and Alpha Sages could have different level of abilities. Um, of course, this could be the case. We just don't know enough about Omega just to justify whether it is the case or not. But given how we've seen her already raising the wall up to the ceiling, I would say it's just a matter of Alpha Sage has had no reason to show off her abilities yet. We may see this change in the future. We will hopefully see this change in the future. Omen helping, yes. Yes, our everyone's favorite ghost boy is helping. In this case, just one individual, but it does look like there's someone else there in the distance. So he probably helped them as well. Uh, I like to see Protocol and Legion backstories more hopium. Yeah, because earlier in the Lord Discord, Incendo asked about if there were any articles from the past that gave us any insight into the reasoning for the Valorant Protocol being founded, and we actually know very little. We just know it is a result of First Light. Like after First Light, they are formed to prevent disasters similar to it, and that's about it. Of course, we know that Brimstone and Viper are the two first members, but it isn't even clear if they are actually the founders or not because the devs have made a point to never clearly state that they are the founders. It's always left ambiguous as they're definitely some of the earlier to join. So if we already have that situation with Battle Protocol, Battle Legion is even more of a mystery. I wonder how long the timeline is stretching to. Yeah, timeline. I hope at some point we do get something similar for Alpha so that we can start correlating events and maybe even start placing it in the after First Light date format that I proposed a while ago. I wonder how the public on Alpha would react if the protocol suddenly went public too. Probably badly. I would say it would probably be a very bad reaction Yeah, exactly. What Red is saying. After after the images of jets surfaced, if they show another jet, everyone's gonna say, "Oh yeah, no, these people caused the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people because they raised the city to the sky." Because if they wanted the public to understand that it was not them, they would also have to show the public the existence of the multiverse. And is that something you really want to do? Oh, Lucha, it's no rush. Of course, if you have time or if you don't want to, don't do it. It's just yeah. Omega's Heroes cinematic voice. Yes. Hey, Yeppy, how are you doing? Yes, they are indeed always very vague. Fluxay, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So yes, this was the first bit of lore we got. Oh, definitely. Definitely. If they even try to show that there is multiple universes, they would have to have very solid evidence. Like they would have to pretty much just take a camera to the other side and say, look, it's two of us. There's two of the same place. But since both planets are so different, people are still gonna be questioning, like, is this even possible? Radiants are kinda minority in Alpha, like mutants in Marvel. I think it's implied. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's implied that even though they are not like super spread out, they're very much known by the population. What is much rarer is powerful radiants such as Sage, Jet, Sky. That is way more rare. And that's what we get for the Valorant protocol. They have some of the most powerful agents, which also brings Realm into the picture. And we were talking about this yesterday on stream. How is it possible that Realm had such a powerful agent as, uh, oh sorry, as Fade, but the Valorant protocol didn't know anything about her? It just brings the ability of the Valorant protocol to scout for new people very into question. Do Sage and Phoenix have any announcer voice lines on Pearl? Uh, let's see. Do you mean as in they say the lines for Pearl, or as in it is the announcer in Pearl that mentions Phoenix and Yet? Announcement. Oh, by the way, this is already downloaded, so we can take a look at that later. Mm-mm-mm. So it doesn't. Phoenix, no. And Sage, nothing either. But let's take a look and see if there are any Pearl voice lines specific. So we do have something for Phoenix, but it's for attacking, not defending. As for Sage, there's nothing, and none of the other people that have a statue in the Garden of Heroes have any voice lines, as it seems. Round Earth versus Flat Earth. Yep. I mean, pianist. That's what once was clone theory versus versus mirrorverse theory. Up until duality was released, we that was the debate: is there one universe or multiple universes? Episode name dilation. I mean, the time dilation is gonna be a main theme in the future, so it's definitely looking possible. Are these leaked player cards? Sort of. I mean, they haven't been posted by Valorant, but it's so they already announced the battle pass, so I think they're not leaked anymore. And especially now that we can even just, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. We can do this, and actually not even that. I can just go here, run this, and we're gonna sport all the player cards, and we can take a look at how they look in game. True, especially given how Alpha also seems to have a much more skeptical attitude towards Radiance in general. Yes, that's actually a very good point. That is actually a very, very good point because, as we have seen, the only experience they have with a more powerful Radiant is, like people have said in chat, Ascent. So if you don't expose them to something that has been very beneficial to Alpha Earth, they're gonna be not only skeptical towards Radiant, but to Radiance. So if you're now saying that there's another universe, what are they gonna start to think? Maybe an undercon that hides powerful Radiance. I mean, sure. Well, wasn't the whole reason they hired Fade because Sova was overworked? Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. That they don't have enough scouting capabilities. Okay, this is done exporting. They don't have enough people or enough scouts, as is the case for Sova, to to find those powerful Radiants. But they didn't hire. Well, yes, okay, they did hire Fade because not only because she could be a useful asset to recruiting new Radiants, just because she would be useful in general, right? And it's better to have someone as powerful as her on your side than against you. It's what Sova himself says in a voicemail. Let me see if I can find it here.
Brimstone
Let's go to the end if it wants to
supposed
load.
to fight a war on both fronts. This blackmailer is the priority now. We need them found or dead.
So it's either they kill her or they recruit her. It's not only because they need someone else to help them find new radiance. It's just because it's a matter of we can't have this many conflicts open at the same time, and it's gonna be a similar situation with Realm too. Does these cards tell something more about a Megalore? I just arrived, so if you told, alright, I can just rewatch the stream. Yeah, they do. I'll just make a quick summary. It's just basically the story of. I imagine it's the four main agents that helped prevent a total disaster on Pearl, because they are helping people try to escape the flood that the whole like radiant dome is now protecting Pearl. Sorry, that didn't make sense. These four agents are likely the main four ones that helped defend Omega from the floodings, and that protection resulted in Kingdom Industries being able to protect Pearl with the Radiant Dome, with the Radiant infused dome. Sorry, it does in some capacity. Also, Fate will blackmail them anyway. Who? Who will she blackmail? Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and uh data mining resources, results. Interesting. Is the is the new act, like the free battle pass, not up yet? It does not look like it. Okay, interesting. And Breach and Reina. Okay, yes, we can also check that out. I think I have it somewhere here. Or maybe it is not here that I am thinking of. Oh, it's not here. It is let's see. If we go to my collections and enter into Pearl, there should be a concept art. Is it this one? Oh, I don't think it's this one. Uh, uh, uh. No, it is not this one. If Fate gets released back and not get recruited, I feel other than killing her, VP might get bothered by Fate again. Oh, I mean, yeah, if it's not that the VP might get bothered by Fate again, is that she just straight up threatened to make everything public. So it wouldn't have been a decision of the protocol themselves. It would just have been Fate saying, yeah, no, the Balan protocol exists, and everyone is gonna know whether you like it or not. So it's not only that she's gonna annoy them by blackmailing them; she's just gonna straight up fulfill her threat. the threats she made. Where is the concept art I'm looking for? Mm, maybe this one? Yes, here it is. So here we have the Breach and Reina question from Life is for Gamers. Fair point. They don't have a statue, so I suppose they were not as at least not as relevant, or maybe they're just not as popular because of some past that was discovered by the people from Omega. In the case of Breach, I can see how he may have helped a lot because he can just pretty much break the ground and the water just goes down from there. But Reina, I don't see how her abilities could help protect people, especially when she just takes the soul from them. And also, it's interesting how it's pretty much the same pose we see in this image as in this one, just flipped horizontally. We they did tease what Phoenix did, which is be a beacon of hope for the people of Omega. And you gotta give it to him. That's just awesome. So yeah, those are the main heroes we could say. Um, it'll be Jet, Omen, Sage, and Phoenix, and then judging by this graffiti we have on A side, I believe, or B side. No, it's A side, next to A side. We could also say that Reina and Breach are part of that main um main heroes of Omega. And we also don't know to what extent Omega knows about all of the agents, right? Because it really depends on, I suppose, given how many of them are in the in the comic shop, it's probably likely that they know about all of them. Just some of them are more popular than others. Anyway, what I was trying to do, here we are. Oh, that's the last one I wanted to look at. His announcements calling him the Eternal Flame makes more sense now. Wait, what? I am confused now. Where is that from? My brain just farted. In the. Of course, it's not gonna show up. I was looking at Fracture. Oh God. Yeah. Apologies for earlier when I said that there were no lines for. Yeah. Garden. Here it is. Sword and Shield Memorial. Uh, Eternal Flame. To light a candle at the memorial of the. Are they dead? Because memorials are for. Oh, maybe it's just to like celebrate the event of the Eternal Flame, not Phoenix being dead. Yeah, that makes more sense. That too, yeah. Memorial of the Eternal Flame, which represents the people who just couldn't make it to the flame, but at the same time is being thankful for. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't paid total attention to the Pearl voicemails, just to the Paul one. That one always gets me. Which I'm gonna play it right now because why not?
Todos os recém-contratados do projeto devem falar com Paul Delman, o gestor do
Nice.
local, para preencher.
Yeah, exactly. They can't be dead. True. We literally see Phoenix alive in the cinematics too, so not even for that argument. Okay, so we have the vertical version here. Horizontal is not bigger. I was hoping it would be. Sorry, a small one is not bigger, and then horizontal is still not much different. Let's see for Omen. Same story. It does seem that there's someone else there, but yeah. Then we have Phoenix. which is obviously going to focus on him. And again, nothing new there. And yeah, same for Sages. No extra content by looking at the sides of the picture. They just composed the image differently. Memorials can be events too, so it's probably for that. Yeah, like I mean, they probably call them memorials because that's where people go to remember them. Oh, KO. Oh, and they put the KO on the face this time. Nice. Oh wait, the one we got was the epilogue KO card. Okay, cool. Meet your main. Wait, where's the Tactibear here? Is that just? Oh, it's on the horizontal one. Nice. That's sick. And I'm guessing this is, yeah, since it says Valcon, this is just supposed to be people disguising as the aliens, and even disguising as the Tactibear and the training bot from the range. That's so sick. That is so sick. That it's not a KO costume, please don't do him that dirty. Or oh wait, actually no, it is a KO costume. Oh boy, that is a that is a rough KO costume. I actually thought it was a bot from the range, but no, it has the chest thingy. Hold on. Yeah, that's KO. It is cute. To be fair, it is cute. It even has the little eye opening so he can so they can see. That's neat. That's neat. And then another killdeer in the background. And in this one we see, is that maybe another phoenix? I don't know. Too far up. I don't think Paul from Alpha is dead. I hope he isn't. I really hope he isn't. He deserves to continue on the legacy of the employee of the month far into the future. Oh wait, Pearl District Sanctuary card. Okay. Beast, do you remember the discussion we had the other day about what actually was Pearl District and what wasn't? I don't know if this could somehow help clear that up. Probably not, but Pearl District Seascape. More of the that's the guitar from that's typical to this one apparently. Yeah. I know we did that, but maybe this could shed some more light into the situation. Spike Showdown, cool, very cool. Can you imagine if they just put another cipher and we all collectively lost our minds because Delta Earth? Oh, this one is pretty cool actually. That's pretty cool. Third schema. I'm purposefully leaving behind the lore teaser. We'll talk about that in a moment. Okay. And I think, yeah, the last one left is this one. I'm not really a big fan of this skin line. It doesn't. Uh, the knife is cool. The knife is cool for sure, but not a fan. Not a fan of the colors and the colors in general. I just don't not a fan. The skin line kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Yeah. And then the the protagonist, Rising Tide. Here we have what is probably the teaser for the next stage, and the teaser we also lacked in the last battle pass. This one is actually real. So this is pretty much confirmation that we are indeed going to have a new agent in Act 3 of Episode 5, which we kind of need, honestly. Just in terms of content, other than because well, not we did get a fair bit of content with Pearl. I'm gonna go into that discussion now. So the artifact. Let's see if we have any more interesting details here. Just okay. In this one, they actually open the like the flower, similar, like kind of a flower. It does seem like a lotus flower too. Yeah. And what are these things? Yeah. Okay. It's just it's water. Okay. Yeah. It 100% water. Okay. Right. So actually, I'm gonna check real quick. Let me open F model because we may find that they have either slightly modified the email, maybe added another voicemail, and it's worth giving it a check. It's worth giving it a check. I'm building a tool to make this process quicker, but that's still under development. So yeah, maybe it may be a little bit before we see that. Shooter game content. We go to environment. On the range, the two little ones are gonna be the two stages of the relic, and then the big one. Huh. That's actually pretty a pretty good idea. It's Batra, yes, with the Ocean Relic. Yep, it's 100% Batra. The middle flower petals. Oh yeah, you really read that. Mage. Not a helmet. Yes, thank God it's not a helmet. I hated reading that. Well, I didn't hate it. It was just hurt my soul whenever I read it was a helmet. Okay, if we check out the email, we see that there's nothing new in Cypher's folder. And we still have just Astra and Greaves. So that would be. Oh, actually, no. We have also to check this one. Bulletin board A. Yep, no changes to the bulletin board either. It's just the same map. And then if we go. Same book, okay. Let's secure, same phone. Pearl Jaipur, that was nothing interesting. Maybe the relic is an ability. Okay, actually, I'm gonna on the range, the little ones. So, and I'm seeing some people questioning if the actual radiant abilities are given by the artifact or if it's Barum that has them. I'm gonna talk about this in a bit. Let me check this first. But I'm just gonna say real quick. It's probably gonna be something similar to Euro situation. But again, I want to make sure that there's nothing new in the. Oh wait, for the Brimstone voicemail. Nope. Oh, sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that.
Fate says you spoke to Realm. So this guy's a man on the run?
Yeah,
A thief?
no changes here. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but very expected. Uh, yep. So, like I was saying, let me open up Jorus's mask. When we first started learning about Joru, it was made clear that it wasn't the mask that gave him his powers because he wasn't always using the mask while he was using the powers. So it became clear that the if, why would he be wearing the mask if it didn't give him anything? And then we knew that it did help him. I believe the wording is to see between the dimensions he's traveling, or something along those lines. It basically helps him boost his powers. This is effectively the first Radiant artifact that we have gotten in the game. And it was all the way back in, what was it, episode 2? And now it seems that another one of the agents we're getting is continuing this trend. And you could even make the argument that Astra's arm is another one of the is another Radiant artifact, right? Just because of the way it works. where it's not exactly a part of her body, you could argue it's also a radiant artifact. Yes, an amplifier that begs the question: if Yoru has a radiant relic and now Batra, how many relics are there, and how strong can relics be? This is an excellent question. Why is that going bonkers? Wait, that is an actually excellent question. Because we know that Realm is probably focused not only on relics, it is on Radiantite relics. Because the wording of it's all black market focused and everything, it seems to imply that they have some sort of powers. It's not just stolen items and everything. They have something to them. And in the case of Batra, it maybe helps him increase the power of his water radiant abilities. Could you say that Sky makes her own? I wouldn't say so simply because she makes them out of wood. Right? Because if we look at any light trinket, they do have some sort of glow to them, so maybe they are initially infused with radianite. By the way Sky's powers work, are they she infuses light into things. So it's more than something that amplifies her powers, is something that lets her manifest her powers. Because she can still use no, not this. Well, I don't know if it's on Kingdom Archives, but she can still use her abilities without the trinkets. It's just given um by the Seekers. Sorry for the brain fart there. The Yoru thing makes me think the artifact may be ancestral to Verum. That's a good point. Although I'm not sure if they do want to make that a thing. Like, because it would set kind of a pattern of Radiant artifacts working because they have a family like um a family tie to a certain person. And I mean, definitely that's definitely an interesting way of portraying in Radiant artifacts. But is that something that they want to limit themselves to? Maybe they want to have someone that just steals the Radiant artifact, sorry, and uses them. But maybe that could also imply that they are not able to use it to its full extent. It could create a very interesting dynamic. That's for sure. He may not be a thief, he's probably taking what's his. Either this, or I'm thinking that Realm is in no way a good organization. They probably only work for profit, and if this artifact was gonna help them get profits, if they used it to cause harm, they were gonna do it. What if Verum attacked Lisbon with tsunami, then joined Omega? No, but as I was finishing to say the last sentence, I did think, okay, maybe in Omega, Verum does do something with the with this tool, with this power source, because he doesn't control it fully yet, and that's what causes the whole situation. Hopefully, we do get some more context as the patch goes on. Sorry, as the patches goes on, and hopefully, we don't only learn about Alpha Varum, but also about Omega Varum. Hopefully, with Radiant Machine relic parts. Ancient KO, please. Ancient KO. That would be an incredible idea for a skin in the future, for an agent skin in the future. That would be so cool. She can. I thought all her abilities relied on her animals. It depends on what you consider her animals, to be fair. Because like I was saying, what's the name of the seekers? I don't know if they're I don't think they are in the agent in the ability viewer. It doesn't seem like they are. So hopefully I can get into the game. Although I wouldn't bank on it. Okay, yep. I mean it's understandable. They are very weird creatures, so yeah. Varun is literally Omega's power source. It's not Omega's. Well, Omega's protocol. I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, sorry about that. What Chaos says is that Sky is he becomes a powerful force that you guys don't want to deal with. That's what KO's voice line pretty much says. That was not a good idea. Oh, there we go. I've seen what the enemy Sky becomes. Deal with her now, trust me.
I've seen what the enemy Sky becomes. Deal with her now. Trust me.
But on the other hand, he does say that she depends on her beasts to be strong.
Their Sky is weak without her beasts. I'm on it.
So that creates a bit of a double argument. So maybe in his future, Sky does depend a lot more on the beasts that KO is implying. Maybe not consciousness, but yeah, that's what she does. She can infuse life into things, basically, at the cost of taking it from something else, most likely, as we see in her reveal trailer. Let's put this in full screen. If we come here, we can see, if we go frame by frame, we can see how she raises leaves around the bird. And as the bird starts taking life, the leaves start slowly disappearing. Let's see. There we go. Like, see? This big one, for example. We see it's sort of being consumed by the bird. And all of them start doing the same, too. So she's taken the life from the leaves, and she's giving it to the trinket, which could be a canonical explanation as to why her abilities are time limited, because there is only so much life energy in a leaf. And yeah, that is also indeed how she heals. I wanna know who will be Chaos love interest in the future. What?
It's my home.
No, it's not Brimstone. No way. They're gonna be like brothers. No way. No way. Let's see if there have been any interesting developments on Twitter. And I'm gonna also backtrack to while I was at work. Well, I mean, yeah, Vision in Marvel can, but he was more humanoid than KO, I would say. So yeah, this new element is not like this new artifact is not only a priceless artifact for in alpha. There's also Omega Valorant Omega power source, which is interesting. What do they use it for? Why do they need a power source that is implied to be so powerful? And how does water come into the play as a power source? Do they have like a huge hydraulic plant where they generate hydroelectric like hydroelectricity? Interesting questions. A damn map, please. Where is the dark orb thing sitting at the top though? Uh, what are you referring to, Alex? Okay, I know what you mean now. I guess maybe that's what actually causes the power to, like, causes the artifact to create power, maybe? Hmm. How did they get this picture anyway? Interesting. Fair. That's fair. That's very fair. Hmm. Oh yeah, that would make sense. They were able to extract this from. That was a voicemail, right? Or was it an email? I did the raid on Kingdom Industries. It was a clean job, in and out. Grabbed everything I could, documents, hard drives. See, yeah. Uh, this is just more fuel to the fire for the cipher nerf. It just never ends. Like we had already mentioned this for the cipher nerf, but like reading it again and seeing that it's possible that even the same thing that was on the board was discovered back then, it makes it even worse somehow. So yeah, I mean, in reality, we didn't get that much lore. But to be fair, what can we expect? There's only so much you can convey with player cards, and just with the way they have done the Garden of Heroes cards, I'm more than happy with all the cards we've gotten in this battle pass. I am more than happy. At least he got a few kills in the Actic of. Oh yeah, they nerf his. Oh, that's the thing. He's not being keeping up with his detective activities because he's been training to not get killed in every cinematic. Canon explanation for why he is doing what he's doing. And now I want to look at. Oh, I guess this is. Oh yeah, this is the free battle pass thingy. Nice. He has been spending a lot of time in the range. No, Alex, I don't know what office you're talking about. The Cypher's office doesn't exist. It hasn't been used in a while. Yeah, it's not real. It never happened. No, it was a dream we all had. This site, like, this is not real. No, didn't happen. Wait, Fate knows that Killjoy is trying to get Brimstone to mismanage the R&D budget. Except for just accidentally went there once. Sounds about right. Why is this open? Sounds about right. Ah, bro, they just can do raids like that and be okay. Like Kingdom Industries is just like, yeah, they can have that shit. Well, as a matter of fact, they're very much not doing that because were waiting for they were waiting for the Valorant protocol once they actually went and tried to do the whole scouting for Pearl, right? So maybe Reach wasn't as quiet as he thought he was. Because does he say clean? Oh, wait. It was a clean job. Maybe it wasn't as clean as he thinks, right? Like maybe it was clean in terms of no one discovered him, but they discovered him afterwards. Wasn't it after Shattered? Yes. It has had to be after Shattered because of the way this. Oh wait, no, you're right. It doesn't make sense for. Huh. So this means that they were able to successfully go through the other portal without Omega not noticing. Interesting. How does that work? Hmm. So it's even more information for Cypher because they got the information after the fact. Ah, the spy. Yes. TF2 spy. Hmm. Well, I mean, to be fair, they haven't gone back to Omega to have them notice. And since we don't have any interactables in Omega, we can see what they're thinking. Actually, let's. Okay, it's real hopium time right now. But if the data miners haven't mentioned anything, I don't imagine they have added anything. Environment, pit. So we have texture sequences. Okay, what they have added is portal break. Okay. Was that there before? Yeah, this is really a very good moment for once again Hopium time. For them to give us this. Please give us this. I need this. Please, I need it. I physically have a need for it. This has been here for almost 2 years now. A year and 8 months. 9 months almost. What's up with it? Everything else we have gotten. This was the episode 2 title screen, this was duality, this was duality, and this was duality 2. But this, still nowhere. Give. Rito, give. Anyway. Oh man, I'm tired. I think today's gonna be a short stream, y'all. I need to go have something to eat and just chill for a while. No, not nothing starting with I, so no interactables. There have been theories. I don't know if they can link them to you in the lore Discord, but I know there have been theories in the past about Radiant and Dark Matter. I haven't looked too much into them myself, but the devs have pointed out that this is probably the right direction to go. Like whenever there is a mention to how Radiant works in a rated AMA, they say, yes, we have seen those theories you have about Dark Matter. So here's hoping, and here's hoping. Yeah, it doesn't look like they added anything too crazy. Same 5 comics, no changes to it. Okay. The cathedral crest is still the same. Oh, actually, what I'm gonna check is. Uh, uh, uh. Let's go over here, and it should be events, voiceover, announcer. Okay, no, that's not it. Interactables, no. Future, no. Gunskin, no. Characters, no. New player experience, no. Okay, it is. I guess it isn't localized then. Voiceover, announcer general. Where was this? Garden. Come on. Okay, is this it? This is not it. No, what? Hmm. Here, this is it. So we have Radiant Portal Break. That I have never heard that. Have you all heard this ever before? I am so confused right now. It's supposed to be a Radiant Portal. I'm gonna tweet about this. Or yeah. Like that's what it says in the name. I saw this earlier when we were looking over here. When we were looking it wasn't in props, it was in sequences. When we were looking in sequences, we saw the same thing. We saw the portal break. And I don't know if this is gonna be something from in-game or what this is gonna be about, but Radiant Portal sounds like a car crash. Why is that? Like it sounds similar or huh? Either way, it's definitely interesting. Okay, this is just the shop music.
Só quero encontrar o meu destino.
Nice. Okay, it's in the buy phase. There's a chance this is gonna be something related to an interactable. I mean, to be fair, it's probably going to be something related to the champions thing that Floxay posted earlier. I don't know if you all have seen that. I retweeted it. Here it is. It may have something to do with this. Maybe. Because we got some shadows in the amphitheater in the PvE, so we already knew that there was probably gonna be something in the amphitheater, but now we get this. So the portal on Lisbon turns on. That's the thing. We already have seen one portal, right? We have seen the portal that is actually right below here. Like, yeah. Actually, I can go into. Ah, but I don't wanna, cause I'm gonna have to re-download the patch. What is 12 PDT? Until 9 p.m. it's gonna be closed? What? That's another hour. Oh, it's not just an hour and a half. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess I'm just downloading. Uh, I guess I'm just downloading the old patch. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. And actually, I'm gonna close that model because there we go. That's what I knew was gonna happen. But it's possible that that's going to have some reference to the portal that is on attacker spawn. I think it is no on defender spawn. Sorry. And at the same time, we're also gonna be able to see if that was always in the game or if it's a new thing. Because if it was always in the game, then it's probably nothing. But if it is new, then we can expect to be excited. We can expect to be excited. And there's actually more changes to this than I thought there were going to be. There's a lot of lighting behind this, the stage and everything. While that is downloading, let's take a look at the leak discussion chat to see if there's anything of interest. Nice. Okay, typical leak chat. Okay, yeah, no, it's deranged. It's deranged. Okay, am I going to leak? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna leak anything else. In regards to Kingdom Archives, that's it. Yeah, I just saw that you were saying something about Cipher, sorry, about Chamber and Teeth, and I noped. I noped out of there. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So while that is updating, why don't we try to update my ArtStation collections? Because I know I'm missing a couple of things, especially for the new maps. And that is because of the way ArtStation filters work. So let me close these. Let's see if there's perhaps anything new. Nah, not much. And these all are already in. The catalyst for that discussion was no bueno. Care to explain, or is that not something that is stream friendly? I'm taking it is not stream friendly. Fractured reality. Yeah, I think that was the earliest we got for fracture. Yeah, this is so old. Okay, I won't put it up on stream, but I will have a look. It is stream friendly. It's yeah, it is. Oh boy, okay. Interesting. That is already in the folder. That one is in the folder as well. I'm not sure if this one is, though. I think it is. It is. And is that it for Pearl? Damn. How about map? That's way too generic. Valorant map, maybe? Yeah, this just brings me the same results it usually does. Unlucky. Finish downloading, come on! This is pretty cool concept art, like, well, fan art. This is pretty cool. I would love to have this be like like a 1v1 map. I would love that. Yeah, Valorant Pearl. I've looked for that Valorant Pearl, and it doesn't even bring one. Oh, Peril. That's not Peril. But yeah, this is already in. Okay, good. Hey, if I actually write properly, I may get some results. I think this is new. This is new. This is from 4 days ago. Cool. Fountain effects consisting into several elements. Okay, nothing too important there. Water surfers are Atlas statue VFX. Water. Radiant effects. Okay, we have confirmation that this is radiant related. Although we already pretty much knew that. Oh, underwater. Oh, yeah, I can see them there. Wait, the train works? I don't think I've ever seen that train work. I cool. That's cool. Oh, there we go. That's the game. And yeah, not much there. Let me add it to Peril. There it is. And before jumping into the game, I'm gonna check. Yep, all of these are already added. Yeah, I this is the first time I've seen it actually go around. Interesting. Okay, now this is the make or break here for new lore in the in-game part of Pearl. We go to environment. We go to pit. It's still there. Never mind. It was still all along. Okay, it looks like this is a false alarm. Sag. Very, very sad. Maybe one day we will get the in-game interactables for Pearl. Maybe one day. Okay. I think. Well, is there anything anyone wants to talk about? Like any questions, any doubts, any lore concerns, any complaints about Cypher being nerfed? Oh, my poor boy. What did they do to you? What did they do to you? Okay. It seems there's not buff Cypher, yes, buff. Buff my boy, get him some updates. Rework Cypher. Yeah. But yep, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. I am too tired. I don't know how I managed to even break down the lore for today. Thank you all so much for coming. It's always fun. This is why I hop on stream even if I'm tired, because I know it's gonna be fun to talk with you all. So yeah, we are one step closer to the goal of affiliate. So yeah, that's great. I may open stream later today again, either to play some games or to edit the Valorant lore wiki, but no promises. So yeah, see you all next time.